Hey guys, this is Ralph from Expedition Nuts. You guys that have been following our videos know that I've got a little camper that we built, and just kind of want to tell you a little bit about it. You know, the decision to go with a trailer versus just the rig wasn't too hard because we like to travel a little heavy, and we're not exactly roughing it when we go out. So what I want to do is kind of give you a little walk around the trailer, tell you a little bit about it. I've had the trailer itself, the metal box, for about 18 years. It used to be a dive trailer, and then it was just a camper that we just threw tents in and stuff and went camping with. And so this idea has been in my head for about 5 years on what I wanted to do with it. And so this last year we finally bit the bullet, finished it up. You know, I had to get some help with the welding. Covered Wagons out of Alabama helped me out here. They did a great job of taking my dream and putting it into a camper. So this is it. You've probably seen it with the sidewalls up, the annex and the sidewalls from the for the awning. A little bit about the trailer is a steel trailer. Loaded it was probably about 1,800 pounds. It's kind of heavy, but we travel, like I said, heavy. The tent is easy on. It's the deluxe model. It's a little bit bigger than a queen size bed up top, and it's been a great tent. It's an all season, 4-season tent. We have a Mr. Buddy heater we'll put down in the annex room here, keep this front flap open, and the heat radiates up, and it does a great job of keeping us warm. You can see the bed is large. You got plenty of ventilation. You can open up all the screens, and it's got this midgy mesh so you don't get any bugs in. It stays warm. It's been in 60-70 knot winds at Expo West, which was a little brutal, but the tent held up. I did have one little casualty. Had to do a field expedient repair up here at one of my little tabs, but nothing zip ties won't fix. Just kind of walking around the tent. On this side of the trailer, you see I have max tracks. I have 2 here and 2 on the vehicle. I have electrical power for house power and house water. I also have a fill port for my water tank inside and the drain. These are brush guards, custom fenders to hold these BFG KO2s, 265 17s with Pro Comp wheels, same tires and wheels that are on my 4Runner, so I can carry one spare. Have 15 gallons of gas in case it's needed, and we have these ram jacks so I can jack the whole trailer up and change the tire if I need to. We probably have about 14,000 miles on this trailer so far this year, and it's held up well. Its track's great, runs down the road just like you want it to. Up front we've got storage. This is my storage for all the hoses and miscellaneous on this side. I have a shower point here. We have a little shower tent that pops out so we can take showers if we need to. You notice I've got grip up here. This is also, because it is steel, I'm walking up here to work the tent issues. Dual batteries. I'm getting ready to put an external port for my solar panels on here today. 20-pound propane tank, and I carry another 2-pound backup. Got my jack, my swivel hitch. The rest of the hitch is still on the vehicle. We just got back from a 2-week trip up north, so I figured I'd show it to you while it's still clean. This is on-demand hot water heater. This runs off propane. A little cover we had built for it. This side I carry my Honda generator in case solar panels can't keep up with demand. Everything on this trailer is 12 volt. I do have a 410 watt inverter, and then my wife has a crazy Oxbox coffee maker that needs that generator or land power to work, so that's another reason I carry that. This is a toolbox out of a Tacoma truck I had, just mounted into the side. I got that idea off some other trailers with the side kitchens. I had it, so I decided to turn this into a kitchen area. Little storage, got a water pump, got a heat blanket for the tank, so if it gets cold it keeps inside the whole camper warm, keeps my pipes from freezing, and an old school voltmeter. This is my hot and cold water. These are simple sprayers you get at any hardware store. We opted to go that way instead of a faucet system, just based on simplicity and ease of replacement. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. We have a little pan we use for washing dishes. Put it out here, it works great. Paper towel holder. I have a propane takeoff here that I can pull out and hook up to a stove. Got my land power here. I got my inverter power here. I got some FMS radios, power port for 12 volts, and for charging, of course, the phones and the iPads. LED lighting, and it changes color, so that helps with the bugs. Fire extinguisher, because you never know when you're going to need that. I've got some little pads down here that are support brackets for the tabletop. I'll say this has worked out great, so we really enjoyed having that. Like I said, all this goes under canvas. We can open it up with screens, keep the bugs out. Get a little water leakage, but it's not too bad from the sides. We got a little fixes for that. Inside, another 110. Got 12 volt power here. You can hear my converter running back there. That converts and charges my batteries when I'm plugged up to land power. This is all storage shelves. Again, this is an all steel trailer, so it's I don't have to worry so much about it bending up, or it holds a lot of weight. Notice the County Line Tractor Supply sprayer. It's 28 gallon tank. Modified it for fill spout, so I can fill it up and drain it. Got a under sink water filter there that helps with taste of any water that we may be getting from, you know, campgrounds or sulfur areas or wherever. There's the heat blanket underneath the water tank, and that will surprisingly keep not only the water warm, but the whole inside of this camper pretty warm. Table storage. There's our shower tent, extra propane cover. This is a propane fireplace. A lot of places we go, they don't allow wood burning fire due to fire season. So this is basically the rig. It cost me about 3 miles to the gallon towing this from the 4Runner. But once we get wherever we're going, we're set up and we enjoy it. So hope you enjoy the walk around. It's kind of quick, but there's not much to it. And so if you got a dream to build a trailer, I hope this gives you some ideas. And we priced, you know, factory made trailers. There's a lot of them out there, and I just kind of picked what I wanted for my trailer. Of course, I said I already started with the box, so it didn't make sense for me to not do this. But I'll tell you that if you've never done this before, you'll probably be surprised at what it does start costing you to start adding the things that you want, especially with labor and welding. So if you're a good welder yourself and you got the shop to do it, you save a lot of money on labor, and if you got the skills. So